Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in traffic right now, and I'm just sitting here, and like, just the thought of my head of, and maybe somebody can resonate with this and who struggles with the same thing. I struggle with giving myself credit. I struggle with stopping and seeing how far I've come. And I've come a long way. I've come a long way. And I mean a long way. Since 2019 till now, and it's 2024. I wanted to, there's a lot of things that I manifested that I never shared. Manifested for a new car 2 years ago, and I got it 2 years ago. And I never wanted to share because, like, I was scared of what if it doesn't last? Like, what if, because at any point in time, I was blessed with it, and it can be taken from me, right? And then I was blessed to be financially free. I never shared that. I worked hard on myself. I worked hard on my way of thinking. It truly was my way of thinking, but really when it comes down to was my faith and my belief in God and my creator of all creations. Once I started to really take my faith seriously, that's when things started to really happen in my life. And I always wanted to control it, right? Like, when is this going to happen? When it's not. It's when God wants it to happen. When God really knows, because God lives inside of you. So he knows when you bullshitting and he knows when you're ready and you're serious and that you've truly worked on yourself for a blessing to be able to come in. And, it gets me emotional because it's like I have a place of my own. I'm raising my kids. I have a car. Like, I'm able to provide and pay my bills and more, and I know there's a younger version of myself that really wanted that, and a version of myself, like, how old am I? Like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, where I wanted to be. And I'm the one that wanted to rush things. I'm the one that wanted it to come fast. When I stopped wanting to have that control and just was like, and that faith and belief, like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So why am I tripping? I may not know how it's gonna happen or when it's gonna happen, but the only thing I have control over is myself. And working on myself and continuing to have that faith, right? And it's like I've really come a long way. Oh, excuse me, a burp. Tastes like lunch. But anyways, and I wanted to help people get to the same place too, where I'm at, but I noticed, like, I can't. They have to. Yes, I can guide them, and like, I've been guiding people and helping them, but they want a quick fix. They want a quick answer. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to look in the mirror and realize, holy guacamole, it's me. Right? They want to continue to pass the blame on, I was in a narcissist relationship, or, I have a narcissist parent. Okay. You could only pass the blame for so much, but what are you doing? Right? Like, you are an adult. What are you doing to take control of your life? And people don't want to hear the truth. They really don't want to hear the truth. And the truth is it's you personally. You can continue to pass the blame. You can continue to, I grew up this way. Okay. I grew up a certain way too, and I was supposed to become a statistic, but I made sure no. Right? I had narcissist parents. I was in I can say I was in a narcissist relationship, but yet I didn't want to look in the mirror and realize I had narcissist traits myself, because I picked it up from the relationships around me that I surround myself, right? And people don't want to realize that. People don't want to face that. But what I realize is facing the truth and owning the truth, and it doesn't make me a bad person or anything like that. No, it makes me aware of, okay, I'm aware of this now. What can I do to fix it? Right? And some of you have been with me for a very long time, since the beginning of my journey until now. And it's like the only way, sorry, I'm seeing synchronicities everywhere. The only way I help people is if I tell you your truth to your face. And once I do, it's up to you what you want to do with it. And again, people are not ready for the truth. Some are, some aren't. And I'm one of those rare ones that are like, you know what, I know what's wrong with me, and if somebody comes and tells me something about myself too, it's like, okay, cool, like, I'm gonna work on it. Like, there's no need to get upset about it or anything like that. And what I do see a lot here on the app are a lot of spiritual narcissism, right? A true teacher, someone who's supposed to teach you is supposed to teach you how to control the chaos and not project it, right? It's supposed to show you kindness and what you're supposed to do. Yeah, like, you know, people are, but I'm only human, having this human experience. And, you know, I'm one of the few, I guess you can say, that I don't cuss, I don't project. When I do cuss, that's when I know I'm off balance. Right? But what I want for myself is more than that. I want a bigger vocabulary. Right? Plug in my phone. But it really starts within yourself. Can you admit the truth to yourself? Can you own it? And if you can you work on it? Can you transmute it? Can you transform it? And I always get asked, like, how did you do it, Chanel? I let God do it. I let God take over. I put my faith in that, something higher than myself, knowing that I'm not in control, that my life is already planned out, and I'm just here for the ride. Because I struggled. Like, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? And what always came forth was, don't you trust me? I do. And like, I was the one, because it wasn't happening in my reality, and I wanted it to, instead of trusting that it's going to. I just have a different kind of faith. I fully lean into my faith. Not all the time, you know. Sometimes I go back into the, when is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? And it's like, whoa. Let's slow up. How about we appreciate it? You have a car. You have a home. Your bills are paid for. Your needs are met. Anything outside of that is a want. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, God. You're right. Why am I like this? I don't know. That's just part of me.